guys, it's Star the Flippin' Hippo. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flippin' Hippos. So we're going to talk about free returns. Now, I had done a video a couple months ago when the spring seller update first came out from eBay about the free returns and how I felt about them. I will link that down below so you guys can watch that if you're curious about what I thought initially when the announcement first came out. Since then, I have had time to think. Keith has had time to think. We have had many discussions. I've not been shy about voicing my disdain. I do not agree with it. I do not like the idea of free returns. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like it in the house with a mouse on a train. I just don't like it. So, it has been a point of contention. I'm not saying that Keith and I fight about it or it's affected our relationship, but it has been something that we could not agree on, and we revisit the topic a couple times a week. He presents his ideas, I present mine, we talk, we decide what we're going to do, and we just have never been able to agree. June 1st is a week from this Friday, y'all. Like, we have a week and a half to decide, are we going to flip the switch or not? We have a week and a half left. So we really got to make a decision. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. If you guys had seen Wadesventures live show Monday night, I was his guest on the live show, and I did announce on that show, because Wade asked me how I felt about free returns, and it had only been 24 hours since Keith and I had made our final decision. And because he asked me, I actually made my first official announcement on Wade's live show Monday night. If you guys didn't catch that, I'm going to link that down below. And go ahead and subscribe and watch more of his videos. Wade is great. He's really a really nice guy. Very knowledgeable about eBay and Posh. And he's real down to earth. He has really good guests on his channel. So I do recommend Wade. And this piece of hair is driving me nuts, and I have no depth perception. Sorry. So I'm kind of like hedging here. I'm building up the suspense. Can I get a drum roll, please? So nope, still not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what led up to the decision. So in the car on the way to Goodwill on Sunday, we brought the topic up again, and we basically came to this conclusion: you can do one of two things when June 1st hits. You can not turn the free returns on and sit back and watch what happens to everybody else and you. And by that, I mean, obviously, don't turn them on. Observe anyone in the community that is an influencer or is on social media or on YouTube that would be willing to share their experiment or document it, or any of these reselling community people that share their journeys and talk about it. You could choose not to turn yours on and kind of watch and wait and see if they report that their free returns have increased or not. And then the other aspect of waiting that month, you're going to have to watch your own store, cha-ching, because there is the idea that people who have the free returns on will be given preferential treatment in Cassini's algorithm and be shown higher on search results. So if you chose to wait that 30 days to see, what happens to all the other resellers that turned it on, you're also going to be watching your own store. Do your sales plummet? Do your sales even just cut in half? If you're taking a huge hit and selling a lot less, then obviously you're not showing up in the search results like you used to, and it would be because not having free returns on is pushing you down in the algorithm. So that's choice number one. Don't turn them on. Wait 30 days. Watch and see what happens to everyone else who's trying it, and watch and see if your sales take a hit. The second choice, I need a drink. Sorry. The second choice is to turn them on. Willy-nilly, just turn them on. See what happens. I don't like that one. I don't like that choice. But Keith brought up a very valid point. Now, if you guys haven't been able to tell, I am anti-free return and Keith is pro. He brought up a very good point. So here's what he brought up to me. If you choose the path where you don't turn them on, you do risk losing sales. You risk losing money. You risk your sales going down. I mean, you're just risking loss of money at the end of the day. That's what it is. If you turn them on, the worst case scenario, your returns that you're paying for to come back to you because you offer free returns to your buyer are going to equate the discount you're getting for being a top rated seller plus. So look at it this way. We'll do easy numbers. And I know Casey talked about this too. Let's say you sell $2,000 a month on eBay, right? So, and you have top rated seller plus badge. So you turn on your free returns, you have free shipping, 1-day handling, all that good stuff you're supposed to have for top rated seller plus badge. And you sell $2,000 a month of items. Your discount is $20. That's the additional discount you get off your final value fees for that badge. It's $20. So if you turn on your free returns and your returns increase and you're paying $20 or less for the labels on these extra returns that you're getting, you're okay. You're coming out a wash. Your discount you're getting is paying for those free returns. If you went over $20, if suddenly it's 40, 50, 60, now it's not worth it because now you're losing money. Now you're paying out of pocket more than what your discount gives you to have these free returns. And at that point, you would turn them off because obviously you're losing money and they are not worth it. Having that badge is not worth losing money. So Keith talked about this with me. If we don't turn them on and our sales plummet, we lose money. But if we turn them on and we pay very close attention and give it a 30-day trial for the month of June, and we see that our increased, because I know they're going to increase. I'm not going to lie to myself, and I'm not going to lie to Keith, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. If you offer free returns to your buyers, your returns are going to increase. I don't care. That's the bottom line. Look, I'm still anti-free return. You can tell. But they're going to increase because you are just inviting people to rent your items. You are inviting people to not read the description, not pay attention to the measurements, to just willy-nilly buy as they please because, hey, I can return it and it's no skin off my back. All right, I've already done the whole anti-free return video. Like I said, I'll link it down below. So your returns are going to increase. I'm sorry, I don't care. That's how I feel. Whether it's 1 or 20, they're going to increase. So I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. I lost my train of thought. So you either turn them off or turn them off. Don't turn them on at all. Don't offer the free returns and risk losing money. Or you turn them on and you watch for 30 days. And the worst case scenario, the amount that you're spending on labels for your returns is more than the discount you're getting as a top rated seller plus, and then you turn them off. And that was how Keith presented his argument to me. And then it was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Let's do it. So, as of June 1st, you guys, we are flipping the switch. We are going to offer free returns with one asterisk. Anything that's priority, we are not putting free returns on. So, any of our hard goods that are shipping out that are more than a pound, any of our plush that's more than a pound, and all of my jeans that are going out in padded flats will not have free returns. Anything priority will not have free returns because then it doesn't matter if you're getting a discount, you are losing money. You are losing money. I mean, the best example I can give you guys, let's say I have a pair of American Eagle jeans that I sell for $20. Okay, so out the door, less fees and shipping and my cost of goods, which is usually 99 cents, I'm looking at $11. I'm $11 into these jeans, but I've made 9, okay? But if I offer free returns and they send these jeans back to me, they're probably not going to use a padded flat, first of all. Buyers don't have padded flats lying around in bulk the way that we do. They probably don't even know they exist. They're not going to ask for them. I've had jeans returned to me before for not fitting, for remorse, and they pay the return shipping. And I've seen them come all kinds of ways, but never in a padded flat. They come in boxes. The yellow envelopes you can get at like Staples. And they always pay like $9 or $10 to return them because they don't know about padded flats, right? But let's say best case, they return it in a padded flat. But that's best case scenario, right? That's $6.90. We'll round up to 7 for ease of math. So I said I'm 11 in. They return them for buyer's remorse, but I've offered free shipping. I am now $18 in on these jeans that I can only flip for 20. So my $9 profit, it's gone. I can't even sell them now because even if I sold them again, you have to take the fees off because you can only add the fees once, right? Because you get your fees refunded except for that 29 cents from PayPal when they return it. So my fees are still going to be like $3, but I've now shipped it 3 times. That's $21. Shipping to the first person and back, and then now out again, plus my cost of goods is $22, plus fees $25. I'm $25 in on a pair of jeans I just sold for $20. So that is specifically why we will not be returning free returns on anything that we ship in a padded flat, especially women's jeans. Women's jeans get returned a lot for not fitting. Jeans are hard. It's hard for a woman to find a pair of jeans that fits well, looks good on her, that she's happy with, that feel good. Even when you supply every single measurement you can think of, I inevitably every week get maybe 2 pairs, 3 pairs sent back for buyer's remorse for not fitting. And I do everything in my power to put everything in the listing I can to help them choose the right size, the right pair. But they get sent back all the time. And if I leave, if I turn those free returns on, I'm just going to start bleeding money. And I can't do that. Keith and I cannot just bleed money out of our business. So, and the same thing applies to anything being shipped priority in a box over £1. You're just looking at losing money. So we will be turning our free returns on June 1st on all of our items that ship first class. And we know about how much we make every month. 1% of that would be our top rated seller plus discount. If we're paying more than that out of pocket for these extra returns that are going to start coming in, because we know they are, then we're going to turn them off. So we're going to give it a 30-day trial. That's what we're saying. We're going to give it 30 days just to see what happens, to see how much our returns increase, kind of see what happens. But if at any time within that 30 days we have already exceeded our discount for top rated seller plus, it's no longer worth it and we'll just turn them off. If we can make it the full 30 days and the discount's still worth it and we see an increase in sales because we get that push up in the algorithm, hey, that is great. That is the best case scenario. That is what we are hoping for. We are hoping that we turn them on, we see an increase in our sales because we're getting an extra push in the algorithm. Cassini will be happy with us because we'll have the free returns on, and anything that's coming back is being covered by that discount and the additional sales where we'll be making more money. That's the best case scenario. I hope we can make it the whole 30 days to just kind of get a full portrait of what will happen, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know what increases and what doesn't. I have a feeling it's going to be women's clothing that the returns are going to go up more than men's. That's just my gut feeling. I will keep you guys updated. So, will you be doing free returns? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you would smash that like button, that would be fantastic. And if you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to our channel. Help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Flippin' Hippos. Have a good night.